Hello and welcome, Lynx here. We are playing a star. Is what fills the sky. But to be fair, the title is A Sky Full of Stars. I don't know why I messed up like that. Whatever. It is the next day. Let's continue the story. Let's see what is happening. Yeah, with that being said. Why are we here? After school, Hikari and I went to Harbor Town. Oh boy, there are a lot of people here for a weekday. Compared to the day we had come for our date, there were fewer people around. Just some others dressed in uniform like us. Hikari grabbed my hand. We didn't come here on a date, you know. But, you know. She'd been moody the entire time. I guess she was just nervous. Hikari was holding my hand in hers on one side, and with the other hand she seemed to be nervously fiddling with something in her pocket. As we wandered down the road, I tried to think of a way to help Hikari relax. I was certain that if I told her about Amanagawa's message yesterday, she would cheer up. No! Don't you even dare! No! Please don't. Why? Why? Just why? What is wrong with you? Amanagawa messaged me, and that sucks. Hikari was giving an evil stare. This looked bad, I wasn't sure what to say. Well, dude, I told you it's a bad idea. Why would you speak about her? Dude, just erase her from your life at this moment. Right now. Yeah, Amanagawa, well, really? Apparently, Amanagawa had messaged Hikari after me. It looked like I was off the hook, but why was she so upset just hearing Amanagawa's name? Oh, why wouldn't she be? I'm upset when I hear her name every time as well, dude. And probably like 10 times more. So what did she say? Hikari didn't say a word, but showed me the message. Amanagawa is the idiot if anyone. Anyway, what's this?
知らないわよ。久しぶりにメッセージ来たと思ったらこれだったんだもん。いきなり何？別に言いたかっただけ。バカって。バカって言う方がバカよ。子供みたい。
Like you are the one to talk, like literally. What on earth was going on? Dude. Like... Nah, whatever. I told you, flat characters, meh. No feelings, no actual feelings there. Told you.
なんなのあの子。喧嘩売ってるよねこれ。
Well, looks like it.
で、そっちはなんて言われたの
？Pretty much the same. Hikari snorted disdainfully as I lied to her. Should have not even touched the subject. Dude, I knew from the very beginning. Amanagawa, you trash. I thought about showing Hikari my message from Amanagawa. She probably badmouthed Hikari to prevent them from making up again. Dude, and why would you, honestly, why would you even want to make up with someone like that? I wouldn't, that's for sure. At this point I doubted that Hikari would think Saya Amanagawa was being honest if I showed her the messages from yesterday. Dude, also, how do you keep the messages? Why are you not deleting them? She really does understand you. Huh? Yeah, I have no clue what he's talking about as well. I mean that even if you fight, you're still good friends. Huh?
はい。やめてよ。仲良くなんてないもん。あんなやつ、もう絶好よ。
And if the game allowed me to, I would be on this train with you. Hikari kept holding my hands as she fumed. And she put her other hand back in her pocket. I had absolutely no idea what she had in that pocket. Maybe that's it. She was probably holding my hand to hide her insecurity. We continued to head towards the planetarium. Where we would meet Morita. Tell him I answer. Huh?
今夜、もし夜空を見上げることがあれば、今見ているこの星空を重ねてみてください。
Yeah, that's the problem. Imagine only, right? The dome lit up as the show ended. It was a soft, easy light, but it was still bright to our eyes that had adjusted to the darkness. The staff stood up and led the customers out of the dome. We just waited in our seats.
こんにちは。
Hello, Morita.
こんにちは。
We hurriedly stood up as the gentleman dressed in a suit came to greet us.
わざわざ来ていただいて申し訳ないです。
No, thank you for the other day. What are you thanking me for? What?
今日はお忙しい中お時間をいただきましてありがとうございます。
Hikari looked nervous as she faced Morita and bowed to him. Morita looked at us and started to talk.
事務所でお話しようと思っていましたが、せっかくなのでここで話しましょう。
He sat down in the seat beside us. We also sat down. There was a bit of time until the next showing in the planetarium.
それで、どのようなご用件でしょう。
はい。先日言われたプロジェクトスターライトの件です。あれからみんなで話し合い、どうすべきか考えました。
結論は出ましたか。
You won't see that coming.
はい。
Refusing to give in to the pressure, Hikari nodded with determination.
私たち計画を続けようと思います。
Let's go.
もちろん解散もしません。
That's right.
つまり、私の言ったことは無視すると。
いいえ、違います。
Please take a look at this. I handed the prepared documents to Morita. We had completely reworked our plans for the project. You could almost think of it as Project Starlight 2.0.
森田さんに納得していただけるよう、それに何より一般の人たちに共感してもらえるよう、計画を一から考え直しました。
Morita looked at the documents in the poor illumination. As he kept on reading, he began to look even more critical.
驚きました。まさかやめろといった活動を全国規模に拡大してしまうなんて。
Hikari lost her nerve as Morita's brow furrowed. It should all be possible with the plan now. Part 1 of the national campaign was to cooperate with other astronomy clubs in the other prefectures and expand Project Starlight nationally. Because of our efforts so far, for better or worse, a lot of people knew about the project. We will continue to spread the word as much as possible. With the help of respectable and trustworthy schools like Keifu Academy helping us, it will be possible to change our public image. The effects were already apparent. There had been other schools that had close affiliation with Keifu that wanted to join us. Which makes it more than 6 stars club now. You have no power here, Morita. Or maybe you do, but who knows. Part 2 of the national campaign was to do with street lighting.
傘ですか。
はい。ハロウィンの時、いつもの街路灯にかぼちゃの提灯や飾りがついてたのを思い出したんです。この方法なら防犯上の問題はないですよね。
We'll put covers on the lights and do everything we could to aim the lights away from the sky. Oh, that's true, I guess. I don't know if that would really help. Hey, we'd only cover a portion of them, so it wouldn't be like we were turning all the lights off, so there might not be such a big effect. But if we did this, we would be able to get the shopping centers to cooperate with us. Street lights aside, I feel like literally shutting down the lights in the shops in general. I don't know about other countries, but for some weird reason in Poland, the lights are always on in the shops, markets, supermarkets, and so on, even during night. I know the supposed reason is, oh, you might see the thief, blah blah blah. Dude, no one cares. Literally nobody cares. Honestly, nobody cares. It's not our thing to deal with this. Anyway. And just like before, we would aim to have as many signs and house lights turned off as possible. Part 3 of the national campaign was timing.
プロジェクトスターライトの発動時間を12月14日の夜10時から10時半の30分に限定します。
Only that? This way we won't need people to turn off their lights for the entire night. If people can match up their timing, we can maximize the desired effect. Even if people were to turn off their lights, it would be impossible to turn them off for the entire night. If we didn't have a set time to turn off the lights, then even if we had a lot of people helping us, it wouldn't have that big of an effect. However, if we limited the time to just 30 minutes, then we could get everyone to focus on a specific time, making it possible. But wait, didn't you say that adjusting to the darkness is 30 minutes then? Sure, maybe you will see in the sky better, but I guess we are not going to be in like a freaking forest, which is completely darkened and so on, so it's just, whatever. Maybe I'm trying to confuse it too much right now. Anyway, besides, most stores would be closed by then and they... Wait, what? Wait. What was the hours? God damn it. Okay, yeah, makes sense. Christmas. In here you don't have anything open at Christmas, to be fair. If my memory is correct, and it might be incorrect, on Christmas Eve, the stores can be open until 1:30, I think, in the afternoon. 1:30 or... I don't remember. It's either 1:30 in the afternoon or 12:30. Whatever. One or the other. But that's on Christmas Eve. On Christmas, it's closed, everything. Well, aside, I guess, possibly for the alcohol stores, but whatever. He will still not like it. While Morita was listening to us talk, the wrinkles on the head had disappeared. But he wasn't smiling. Morita was looking straight at Hikari. It was probably how he looked when staring at the stars. How dare you look at her like that?
これで本当に星は見えるようになるんでしょうか？
わかりません。
ね。
わからない。
でも意味はあります。人々の目を夜空へ向けてもらうために、人知れず星が隠されていっていることを知ってもらうために。
And maybe get someone else to be interested, right?
そして星空の美しさを知ってもらうために。
Okay, that was a shorter sentence said than I expected.
そのためには街の明かりを消すことよりも先に夜空を見上げてもらわないといけません。
このキャンペーンをきっかけに夜空を見上げてもらおうと。
はい。
It was the perfect time for the campaign, with people already interested in the upcoming meteor shower. Morita nodded several times like he was lost in thought. Then he murmured something quietly to himself.
やはり君たちだ。
Hey? Hey? What do you
か
mean?
つてこの辺りは星が降るように見える土地と言われ、多くの天文ファンに愛されていました。
Morita looked up at the ceiling of the dome and started talking.
しかし、開発が進み、夜空が暗くなるに従い、彼らは徐々に離れていった。私も見放したうちの一人です。
森田さんが
He nodded. He was looking up as he was looking right into space, but there was nothing above us but the surface of the dome. A light gradient between the light and shadows was all that could be seen on the curved surface.
ですが、やっぱり諦めきれなかった。 かつて自分が驚き、感動し、愛した星空を。あの頃のような星空を取り戻そうと試みているのは、あなたたちだけではありません。
なるほど。Yes. Morita was also such a person. It wasn't a coincidence that he had built the planetarium, and anyone could tell Mr. Morita's passion for the stars when they watched the shows.
簡単な道のりではなかったし、今もその途中です。諦めかけたことも何度もありましたよ。世の中には面白い遊びが溢れ返っていて、新たに天文の道を志そうとする人は少ない。
On the other thing, the fact that there is few people, doesn't it make it good? Because you actually have, like, job positions waiting? Well, I guess it would be better if it was a few than just few, but well, I don't know.
ですが、そんな私を励ましてくれた子供たちがいました。
Huh? Morita let a gentle smile show. Children came to the planetarium a lot. Oh. But Mr. Morita seemed to be talking about a time long before the planetarium was built. Have we met before? He was still smiling as he looked over at us. I don't know why, but he was kind of embarrassing.
天の川さやさんは今日はご一緒じゃないのですか？
Who's that? Eh? Amanogawa? No, not today. Why did he just bring her up? Why?
むつら星の会には参加なさっていると聞きましたが。
Mr. Morita kind of sounded disappointed as he picked up the manila envelope from his lap.
官房会の夜、空見くんの名前を伺ったとき、どこかで聞き覚えのある名だと思っていました。
Eh?
先日、ほうき星ひかりさんの名前を聞いて、やっと思い出しましたよ。
As he said this, he opened the envelope. At first glance, it was just a stack of copied papers. Is it our freaking... Oh, is it from when we tried to stop the dome and so on? But what was strange was that there were marks that looked like they'd been taped together. Eh? I immediately realized that the papers had been taped up before they had been copied. What's this?
私たちの惑星観測ノート。
Hey? Why do you have this? I didn't understand. Hikari and I were both surprised at this unexpected turn of events.
今から5年ほど前です。私は市の子ども自由研究コンクールの審査員を頼まれましてね。その時拝見しました。このノートを。
自由研究コンクール。
Let's go. I was first to arrive at the conclusion, actually. I'm glad I got this before explanation. Why do you still have it for? And what's with the tape?
さやがね、持ってきたんだよ。泣きながら。どうしたの？天の川さん。
The fact that we have this recap for the second time is kind of...
何？このノート。こんなに破れてしまって。
冬休みの自由研究のノート。ひかりちゃんとあっくんと私のそうでください。
The journal that Hikari and I had torn apart wasn't supposed to have been turned in. It wasn't even complete for one thing. But Amanogawa had taped it up and had given it to the teacher in tears. Miss Miharu must then taken our journal and submitted it into the city competition. And you were the judge. Morita nodded and looked at the copies fondly.
よく書けていました。いや、子供がこれだけのことをやってのけるなんて本当にすごいことですよ。
っていうか、 市のコンクールまで行ってたんだ。
Well, it was torn apart and we didn't even get any participation awards either. We should have gotten some kind of praise for making it so far.
完成していませんでしたからね、この自由研究は。
It had all of our observation data, but there were some parts missing or incomplete. And besides, data only didn't make it a report. What was that weird sound that I've heard now? Dogo is doing some. Not to mention, it was ripped and taped together.
迷いました。賞を与えるべきかどうか。学校に問い合わせたところ、担任だった早乙女さんが独断で送ってきたという。
I mean, technically, they planned to do that, but anyway.
努力を認めてあげてほしかったんでしょう。自分が受け持った生徒たちの。
Yet, told you. So Toma is best girl from the very beginning.
先生。
How does she not have a root is beyond me.
残念ながら、いくつかの理由でコンクールの基準は満たしておらず、賞を与えることはできませんでした。ですが、私は嬉しかった。この土地に新しい天文の息吹が芽生えつつあることを強く感じられて、嬉しくて勇気づけられました。
He looked at the copies of our childhood journals with affectionate eyes. It was a very strange feeling.
返却する前にこっそりコピーを取らせていただきました。申し訳ございません。
No, that's okay. Probably. I didn't mind at all. Actually, I was strangely proud that he had treasured it all this time.
実によく観察していますね。明けの明星を観測するために早起きした日の雑感やガリレオ衛星の相互色の観測結果も素晴らしいですが、
That's something I would not be able to do. I would probably just don't go to sleep, to be fair. To be fair, I did try to get up at like 4:30 in high school when I was going running. Then again, it was already sunny, kind of. The sun was already out at this hour here. Anyway, Mr. Morita was flipping through the copies.
ここです。
Hmm? Both Hikari and I leaned in to take a look. It was a page where we wrote about Pluto. We didn't have much to go on, just knowledge that we got from the books. We had written how sad we felt for the planet.
冥王星への思いやりが素晴らしい。
Pluto is a planet, remember that.
そうなんです。冥王星は準惑星に降格されたという人もいますが、決してそうじゃない。
Mr. Muta suddenly started to get heated up talking about Pluto. From the discovery of it, to the history of it being recategorized, and even the grand achievement of sending an unmanned probe to Pluto. Okay, I did not know that was done. Mr. Muta recounted all of the details from our journal. Listening to him, I was reminded of Miss Miharu's criticism of the man. So this is an astronomy nerd. As the conversation deviated, I almost forgot why we had come.
館長、もうそろそろ次の上映が始まりますので。
Cancel it.
ああ、もうそんな時間ですか。申し訳ない。
Mr. Murder hurriedly stood up from his seat after the employee talked to him. We also followed suit.
すまない。話の途中だったね。じゃあ続きは事務所で。
Mr. Morita, thinking that we still want to learn about Pluto, took us to the planetary office. We don't have time for it, man! We have to go with the project!
すまなかったね。引き止めてしまって。日が暮れるのがずいぶん早くなった。
Hikari's like, oh my god, he's still talking. Mr. Morita said, noticing how dark it had gotten.
そうですね。
We want to go home. We had listened to Morita talk for 2 whole hours after that. Oh my god. I honestly would drift away with my mind. That's too much. Partway, one of the ladies in the office had brought us some juice with a smile full of sympathy. Welcome! I have to listen to this every single day! Thank you for saving me! It's what she thought. Anyway, thank you for today.
とっても楽しかったです。
いいえ、こちらこそ楽しいひとときでした。
Mr. Morita said that with a slight smile on his face. Anyway, about Project Starlight.
ああ、そうでした。
He turned back into an adult.
もうやめろとは言いません。しかし、協力もできない。今のままではね。
今のままでは？
実を言うとね、私もあなた方と似たようなことを考えていました。
You son of a gun!
大流星群の降る夜、ここのイルミネーションを全部消せないかとね。一度掛け合ってみましたが、ダメでした。
Dude, you could have just said to us that you tried this. And to try find a different solution and not being an ass about all of that. I see. I guess it would be hard for Harbor Town to agree with that.
ですが、もしあなたたちのキャンペーンが全国の若者に広まれば、運営側も考えを変えるかもしれません。
You know what, now that I think about it, why do we limit ourselves to just our nation? Let's go whole Asia. You know what, no, whole world. Anyway.
ハーバータウンは若者のトレンドに敏感ですから。その時は、大手を振って我々も協力できるでしょう。
本当ですか？
ええ。
Mr. Morita nodded.
協力してくれるって。
Yep, only if the campaign goes well. Mr. Morita watched us as we hugged each other in joy as if everything was going smoothly. And then he said something to us.
若さゆえの勇み足が何かを変える時もある。年を取ると臆病になっていけないな。
Yep. Yep. Okay, that's pretty. That's, yeah. I mean, don't become a coward in general. Even if there is fear pushed through or something. Or, what's a good one still? Chance will arrive to those who are prepared, sort of. Mentally, at least. Anyway.
空見くん、ほうき星さん。
We quickly stood straight after our small celebration. Mr. Morita put his hand on our shoulders and looked us in the eye.
今度こそ最後までやり遂げてください。
Hikari and I just looked at each other without saying a word. Then we replied without any hesitation.
Hi!
Yeah. Not unison, really? But whatever. It was fine. In the year 2000 XX, humanity was on the verge of destruction. An asteroid was on a collision course with the Earth. The world came together and formed a crisis team around NASA, but no solution was found. All we could do was wait for the end to come. There she was! Are we? Please tell me, finally we're using that meme. A girl in a school uniform came to the frame, barely making a sound as she ran. Traveling gallantly through space to save us. Look out! Here comes Comet Girl! Go, Comet Girl, go! You are our hero! Comet Girl spectacularly caught the asteroid, traveling at blistering 18 kilometers per second. She then carried it to another part of the universe. And whose humanity was saved. For better or worse. Thank you, Comet Girl! It was recess. Hinami came all the way to the second grade classroom, hoofing in triumph as she showed me the video on her phone. It seems to be getting a lot of views. This was the latest video of Comet Girl that was uploaded to the web. And it looked like it wasn't going to be the last.
コメットガールは空の平和を守りたい。12月14日、大流星群の降る夜にプロジェクトスターライトを発動します。明るい夜のために。
Check the site for more details.
コメットガール先輩、かっこいい。
Oh, we had the poster, by the way. I bet this is ours. I mean, it shows the space, so it has to be ours, right? Anyway. The comments were coming in too. Someone's cosplaying Comet Girl. Wait, isn't that the real person? What's Project Starlight? There were comments like that all over the website. People were interested to see if it was the real Comet Girl. Of course she was the real person. We're the ones who made the video. Yes. We had released the video the night before on a video sharing site and the response had been good. Nice, yeah.
すごく話題になってます。
Looks like it. Project Starlight's official commercial was blowing up on various social media networks. Dude, I was telling you from the very beginning to use this meme that it would work. I just knew it. Dude. Whatever. Because of its sudden popularity, different astronomy clubs from all over Japan wanted to join our cause. There was a link at the end of the video sending people directly to a site specially set up for Project Starlight, and the hits were skyrocketing! Hikari's great idea was a big success. Yes, this was Hikari's idea. No, this was my idea! I said it even before.
思いついちゃったかも。
A great idea. Hikari just smiled devilishly. When Hikari looked like that, there was a good chance she was going to say something ridiculous, so we prepared for the worst.
コメットガールを利用しよう。コメットガールを利用する？
Hikari nodded.
前々から気に食わなかったのよね。あれの正体私なのに、本人そっちのけでみんなで盛り上がっちゃってさ。おまけにすっごい人気じゃん。動画再生数が軽く20万超えてたり。これを利用しない手はないっしょ。
Also, one another thing. If we publish that thing for the Project Starlight and so on, did they monetize it at least? I mean, think about it. Do you remember how we were trying to get funds for a telescope or whatever, and it was way too crazy? I mean, it's been a long time ago, okay? But still, right? Probably, I mean, from this video, probably wouldn't get that much still, but hey, still something. Anyway, sure enough, everyone was flabbergasted with a ridiculous idea. Why would you? Okay, that's not a ridiculous idea, first of all. And last of all.
どうやって利用するんですか？
簡単だよ。作るの、私たちも。コメットガール動画をですか？もちろん。ただ同じように作るだけじゃつまらないわ。他の人たちには真似できないことをしないと。
True.
何せこっちには本人がいるんだから。見てなさいよ。散々人をおもちゃにしてたけど、逆に利用してやるんだから。
And that is how we decided to make a video. But to be honest, it was a really good idea. The story had been spreading rapidly, and when it hit social media, it just exploded! We were riding the popularity of the other people's work, but we had the original Comet Girls, so they couldn't really complain. There were people on the internet that were really into this kind of stuff. There were fans who liked the original Comet Girl and Hero who saved kittens, so they would really enjoy this. The other day we had posted an apology on the site and the majority of the negative feedback with Project Startup was already fading. The video was also well made. Hinami, dude, I knew she can edit, dude. She was too much into this stuff, okay? She knew about green screens, okay? I knew she could do it. And Hinami was full of pride. Hinami's friend was the one who made the video. How do you know so much and don't video edit?
Lynx, how do you know so much, but don't make any fancy video editing?
A wonderful question. I just can't. Also time. Nishihai had a single lens reflex camera that could make videos, so we gave them the script and had them do it as a rush job. But what? What would you need to do? What do you supposedly record? What? Whatever. We had Hikari, whoever it is. We had Hikari run in a similar way to the original, but we were able to take some high quality shots with the camera. Oh, so you did it from the zero. Dude, I feel like they made it more work than they could have, to be honest. I mean, the internet already provided a thing, green screen and so on, right? You've made it tougher for yourself. Whatever. Waited until the wind was just right to capture her trademark twin tails trailing behind her. This joke of the video really helped us out of our dilemma and actually became our beacon of hope. However, just uploading videos was not our goal. We had an ever-increasing amount of schools wishing to participate. We had to jump into action. And it wasn't just astronomy clubs. There were a lot of astronomy fans and even some people who didn't know about astronomy who all wanted to help. We had posted a welcome banner on our site and were aggressively promoting it on social media to help widen the scale of the project. For most people, we just wanted to make it as easy as possible to participate. For most people, we only wanted 3 things. 1. Turn off the lights for 30 minutes on December 14th, 10 o'clock. 2. Go outside to look at the sky during that time. 3. Tell as many people as possible. We also started promoting tips on how to watch a meteor shower in addition to those 3 steps. There was also a laundry list of things to do outside of the internet. Like putting the covers on the street lamps. Oh, that's true. Fuck, that will be a pain in the butt. To be honest, it really would be just easier if the city was like, okay, turn off the lights for half an hour. Anyway, we split up and worked around our respective schools, negotiated with the shopping centers making the covers and helping to put them up. Then we had to ask the owners of the gorgeous Christmas lights to turn them off during the allotted time frame. And I bet there were quite a few Karens.
うちもやってるけど終わりそうにない助っ人求む
おいよ今からそっち行くぜ
サイトのアクセス数がすごいことになってきてます。ちょっと怖いです。
SNS の方もフォロワーめっちゃ増えてるよ。コメントがある効果で RT も伸びまくってる。
そうだろうそうだろう。ああ、こっちも誰か助っ人来て。一人じゃ無理。
I should be able to post the pointers for the meteor shower article tonight. Hikari, I'm on the way. Hey. Once we had started, we just had to keep pushing forward. Ever since we went national, we were so busy that we didn't even have time to think. Interesting.
こっちビラ配り終わったぞ。
Thank you, Take.
ありがとうございます。ピコリ。
Hikari? Takeichi had brought the first-year basketball members with him. They had come to help hand out flyers during lunch break.
結構反応良かったぞ。みんなコメットガール宇宙編見てんだな。
Well, that's good. Hinami was still taking pride in it. After we had started the national campaign, we've been trying extra hard to hand out flyers at school again. We'd also been encouraging the newly participating schools to do the same. It was pretty amazing we had done all this without a common place for everyone to meet. I guess it goes to show the power of the internet. Just as Takeichi said, we're getting a bandwagon effect thanks to the Comment Girl video. Our goal was to first get to the project known by the students and that would spread to their families. Of course, it was probably not going to be as easy as that in reality. Thanks for helping us even though you're busy with basketball. Takeichi was a pretty ordinary guy, but he was popular in the basketball club. He was able to recruit his club into helping us.
わかってるなお前ら。当日もちゃんと部屋の電気消せよ。俺となるえちゃんがロマンチックな夜を過ごせるようにな。
It looked like Takeichi was planning a date with Narue during the meteor shower. When he explained his reasons for raiding Project Starlight, several first years without girlfriends complained.
お前らも試合で活躍したら彼女の一人や二人すぐできっから。ところでよ、アキト。
What?
光がテレビに出るのって今日だっけ？
Oh yeah, that's right.
一生笑い物にしてやるために録画しとくか。
Please do just that. It was the truth. It was unbelievable, but Hikari was going to be on TV. She would be the spokesperson for the Six Stars Club. I'm not sure if that's the best choice.
緊張する。心臓が口から飛び出しそうだよ。
Are you okay? You're pale. I rubbed her back for her.
全国に流れるんだよね。
Don't worry about it. The Comet Girl video is being viewed all over the world.
でもテレビだよ、テレビ。
You say that, but to be fair, right now I would say TV definitely is not respected. For obvious reasons. Let's face it, internet is the king now. And I don't see that changing. I mean, to me TV became obsolete. To be fair, I don't even turn on TV anymore. If anything, I guess if I've gotten, I don't know, if I've gotten, for example, a second graphics card into PC, I would just use it as a third screen, like a huge one. Anyway. They were bringing in more and more recording equipment into the Meiko Academy Astronomy Club room. It was a madhouse as the TV staff were coming and going in a rush. The Six Stars Club members were hopelessly watching. We're going to be on live news tonight. There was a small segment where they introduce high school girls working hard in their clubs, and this time they were presenting the Six Stars Club. We had been chosen because of our internet sensation, Project Starlight. The news segment was going to be part of the coverage of the Geminids that the TV station would show before the meteor shower. So Hikari wasn't the only person who was nervous. And everyone in the Six Stars Club other than the Seisen girls would be shown on TV. Everybody was looking pretty pale at the idea. Even Onoka.
どうすれば。
Which I guess is not surprising given that we already found out she's rather a nervous person, right? I was worried about her appearing on TV like that. Legs shaking and eyes swimming.
何を震えているの？皆さん。ほら、スマイル。
Oh, looking good. A rare beauty snuck in the club room and was there to cheer everyone up. Even the TV producers were surprised by her model-like figure. Of course, us too.
白鳥先輩。
Why are you here?
もちろんあなたたちを見守るためよ。
あなたも天文部の方ですか？
あら、自己紹介がまだでしたわね。私、白鳥織姫と申しまして、何を隠そう、むつら星の会を復活させた張本人ですの。
Taking all that glory, yeah. I mean, she's responsible for that, yeah.
では、あなたも会のメンバーなんですね。
はい。
じゃあ、あなたもご一緒に。
Can I punch this guy in the face, by the way? He pisses me off for some reason.
その人、もう引退して、今は大学生やってますんで。ひかりさ
ん？じゃあ、ダメだな。せっかく見栄えしそうだったけど。
I want to punch him in the face even more now. The staff members lost interest when they lost the chance to shoot a beautiful lady on TV. The segment wasn't aiming for college students.
ひかりさん、あんまりですわ。テレビの取材が来てると気がついて、こっそり紛れ込みましたのに。
She's great, man. She's great.
あんまり出しゃばる OG は後輩に嫌われますよ。
Despite being really nervous, she really hated having the spotlight stolen from her. Or at least it seemed that way. If you're a bit interested in Rihime, then why don't you try becoming a TV performer? But thanks to Rihime, everyone seemed a little less nervous.
吉岡、そんな顔しないの。せっかくテレビであなたたちの活動を PR できるチャンスなのよ。はい、すみません。私、あまり目立つのは苦手で。悪いことをするのではないのだから、堂々としていなさい。ひかりさんをご覧なさい。あんなにもどっしりと構えて、緊張の木の字も感じさせませんわ。
I will not say it. Oh, let's not comment. She's afraid, isn't she? Hikari remembered how nervous she was and went pale again. Orihime's careless words were already undoing the effect she had a minute ago.
もちろんですとも。私は世界のコメットガールですからね。日本のテレビくらい余裕っすよ。
Hikari declared as she thumped her chest, jiggling enough that it compared to even Orihime. Don't go overdo it now, please. We already had enough to worry about.
もうすぐ本番です。準備してください。
さあ、ほら皆さん、並んで並んで。
Orihime lined everybody up and surely put me at the end. My teeth started chattering as the show started.
ゆうどき部活青春レポート。本日ご紹介するのはむつら星の会の皆さんです。こんにちは。
こんにちは。
Oh, I guess I was supposed to say konnichiwa.
皆さん天文部だと伺っているのですが、着てらっしゃる制服が違っていますね。
Wait, so Orihime stayed still? Nice.
さないでくれ。
There was even one person in just everyday clothing.
むつら星の会というのは一体何なんでしょう。
Everyone stiffly looked away when she asked the question. It was already said that Hikari would answer, but just by looking at her, it was clear that she was freaking out for fear of messing up. That's usually when I go out.
むつら星の会というのは
Or should I say Orihime in this case? Maybe she didn't know the setup, or maybe she did it on purpose, but Orihime started to answer the question. But then...
むつら星の会というのはですね、
Hikari desperately stopped her.
星の中市にある6つの学校の天文部、地学部の集まりです。
別々の学校が集まって活動しているんですか？
はい、その方がより高度な活動ができるからです。
Orihime pouted because she was snuffed out.
むつら星の会の皆さんは去年自分たちで天体望遠鏡を作ったんですよね。
Flashback! As the reporter talked, the camera pans to the center. Oh, it's not a flashback. Pans to the center of the club room. That's where we had moved and assembled Pleiades Ichigo.
大きいですね。これが天体望遠鏡なんですか？はい、ドブソニアンという自作望遠鏡で廃材のリサイクルで作りました。大きい方がたくさんの光を集めてくれますから、暗い天体を見ることもできるんです。廃材で天体望遠鏡が作れてしまうんですね。
The reporter looked at Pleiades Ichigo with interest, but maybe there was a little too much exaggeration in her voice.
ところで、ムツラボシの会では今また新たな活動に取り組んでいらっしゃるとか。はい。
Hikari waited for the camera to move back to her, then looked straight at it and nodded with vigor. Then she started to explain Project Starlight.
双子座流星群が降る夜、みんなで部屋の電気を消して流星群を見ようという PR 活動をしています。その名もプロジェクトスターライト。プロジェクトスターライト。街の明かりが強すぎると夜空の星を隠してしまうことはご存知でしょうか。それは流星も同じで、街明かりのせいで本当は流れている流星も肉眼で見えなくなってしまうんです。でももし日本中の人々が部屋の明かりを消してくれたら、きっとたくさんの流星が夜空に降ることでしょう。12月14日夜10時から30分間、部屋の明かりを消して夜空を見上げてみてください。
Hikari said with excitement as she looked at the camera. The cameraman slid back as Hikari came towards him.
光さん、近づきすぎです。おっと、ネットを使って呼びかけているんですよね。そうです。ムツラボシの会だけじゃなく、日本中の学校の天文部がプロジェクトに参加してくれています。けどそれだけじゃまだ全然足りなくて、明るい夜のためにはもっともっとたくさんの人の協力が必要です。テレビを見ているそこのあなた、
She's getting closer again.
一緒に星降る夜に奇跡を起こしてみませんか？カメラに近づきすぎないでくださいね。というわけで今日はちょっと変わった活動をしている天文部の皆さんのお話を聞かせていただきました。詳しくはウェブで
はいカット
And like that, it was done. Hikari looked relieved and wiped her forehead.
寿命が縮まるかと思いました。
やっと終わった。
ヒカリン、張り切りすぎだよ。こっちが恥ずかしくなっちゃったよ。
いやー、でもいいアピールだったんじゃないですか。
そうでしょうとも。
Well, we'll see. I thought I was going to get chills at the end.
私も何か喋りたかったわ。
今日はどうもありがとうございました。
いえいえ、こちらこそどうもありがとうございました。
今日撮らせてもらった映像、夜のニュースにも流れるんで、よかったら見てください。
You mean it was not live?
お母さんに録画頼んどかないと。
And so we survived our sudden TV debut without an issue. Well, we'll see. We'll see what the station will do with that, okay? Then we'll talk if it was with or without issue.
日本中の人々が部屋の明かりを消してくれたら、きっとたくさんの流星が夜空に降ることでしょう。12月14日夜10時から30分間、部屋の明かりを消して夜空を見上げてみてください。
Now what? Let's go like this. Boom. Tick.
光さん、近づきすぎです。おっと、ネットを使って呼びかけているんですよね。そうです。ムツラボシの会だけじゃなく、日本中の学校の天文部がプロジェクトに参加してくれています。けどそれだけじゃまだ全然足りなくて、明るい夜のためにはもっともっとたくさんの人の協力が必要です。テレビを見ているそこのあなた、一緒に星降る夜に奇跡を起こしてみませんか？カメラに近づきすぎないでくださいね。というわけで今日はちょっと変わった活動をしている天文部の皆さんのお話を聞かせていただきました。詳しくはウェブで
had only expected to be on a short segment during the nightly news, but it turned out to be longer than we first thought. It became a major point to try and introduce the Jamie meter shower to all over the Japan. By the way, anyone... Can we just go back? No, even further. Are we sure this is a Japanese TV show? Because as far as my knowledge goes, there should be like at least 70% of screen covered with Japanese alphabet symbols, so Japanese words, right? Am I incorrect about that? I think I'm pretty correct. Whatever. Anyway, we had only expected to be on a short segment, which I read already. It became a major point. Before the show, they showed pictures of our club members or other things like the photos that we took with Play as Ichigo for our blog. And here I thought that I didn't have any reason to be on TV with such lovely ladies. It was like I was watching events from another world. I never thought I would find myself on TV. Well, I had only been standing frozen in the back. Miss Hikari said, holding her stomach. Well, you are cute, but you're cuter in person. I think I just got some points for that. Listen. Again. If this game allowed it, I would be saying this to you. You know that, okay? Miharu. Let's face it. You are my number one in this game. Anyway, I could have sworn that I heard Miss Pigaro click her tongue. Maybe it was my imagination. That's right. The producers had known about the project on the web and had hurriedly asked to record us. Mr. Morita is a pretty interesting person. Yeah. Miss Mikharu looked at us like she didn't believe us. Best girl. Worst girl. You mentioned. She was trying to shift the focus away from her. No! No. Do you still have a train to catch? She was too excited after our appearance on TV that she didn't want to go home, so she had waited for me to finish work. People are talking about our appearance on TV. We're starting to get a lot of posts on social media. It wasn't only social media, we were also getting messages from other schools. Let's go! Kurona is not the only one.
フレアデス1号すげえ迫力でした。うちもやろうかな自作。
ピカリン言うな。ところで端っこに写ってた私服の人誰なん？顧問の先生？めっちゃ美人やったな。
In the Project Starlight group chat, people were starting to comment on the news. They were excited to get to know us, what the members looked like, how their voices sounded, what they were, things like that.
ねえ、私服で端っこに写ってた OG に話題が集中してない？
It's understandable, let's face it. Hikari's mood suddenly dropped as she searched the net for reactions on her phone. People had wanted to know if the person in plain clothes on the outside of our group was our club advisor or something. Or he had only been on screen for a moment and she was really beautiful, so naturally they wanted to know about her. Hikari's mouth opened wide as she kept complaining. With her mouth open like that, I just slipped in a piece of orange. Pew! I honestly couldn't care less. No idea.
さやは私に気を使ってるんじゃないかって思うの。
Lucky you. I wish her topic would avoid me as well.
さやがいると私が遠慮しちゃってアキトへの気持ちを出せなくなるって。だからわざとバカとか言ってきたんじゃないかな。
So, probably, maybe. Hikari went silent. I could tell she wasn't happy with Amanogawa's attitude, but I understood that if Amanogawa was around us, she would act that way.
これが大人になってくってことなのかな?
Yes. Kind of is. She muttered as she flopped down the table.
穴の開いたポケットから大切なものもそうじゃないものもコロコロとこぼれていっちゃう。
Yes.
子供の頃の宝物はみんな持ったまま大人にはなれないのかな。
Yes. Sadly, yes. I startled and patted her head with my hand. It's about time.
やら帰りたくない。
We have to get up early tomorrow. We have the rehearsal to do.
やらだったら泊まってく。
Hikari stood up from the table, agitated. And what if your mom gave you a stricter curfew?
はーい。
Hikari stood up and sluggishly put on her coat. Hikari had told her mom that she was going to be late, so her mom was going to pick her up by car at the station. Nice.
帰ったらテレビに出たって自慢しまくってやるんだ。お姉ちゃんきっと悔しがるぞ。
Probably. I also put on my jacket and got ready to go outside. But Hikari stood there, not moving. I thought she'd still be making a fuss, but she had her eyes closed, her lips puckered up. You're so helpless. I checked to make sure the door was closed and moved closer to answer her desire. Smooch. Okay, let's go.
物足りない。
I was thinking the same thing as I went outside with her. It was already pitch black outside, but I couldn't see any stars. I could barely make out a star that looked like Mars. It was so dark because a thin layer of clouds blurred out the sky. I thought that we might be able to see a shooting star, but things don't look promising. We still had 2 days left until the Geminids prime viewing time. But we still should have been able to start seeing some shooting stars around then. Oi. Hikari responded like she was in another world, staring at her phone. You still looking at the phone? You should check that later, you know. Hikari shook her head, telling me I was wrong.
さやにメッセージ送った。でも返事ない。
Should just tell you that you're an idiot again.
もう。だってテレビ見てくれたかだけでも知りたいんだもん。
And what if she said that she didn't?
絶好だ。
Can it be over? Just like that would ever happen. Why not? If you want to know that badly, why don't you just call her?
電話?
I'm not sure she would pick up the phone for. But it would be hard to ignore a call than a text, and you are mistaken about that.
よし。
As she gathered the courage, Hikari made a call. She put her phone to her ear and waited. It's not really tough to ignore a phone call, to be fair. I'm doing it all the time. I guess that's that. Amanogawa could be pretty stubborn. You could even say that she was unshakably headstrong. And annoying as fuck. The probability of her picking up was probably lower than it would have been for the sky to clear up and the shooting stars come out. Honestly, I'm surprised they are still trying. I would give up on her already. I was studying for... Why are we talking in her persona again? No! She was studying for finals by not making any progress at all. Every 5 minutes she would pick up the phone and check the Project Starlight's social media. Tonight she was searching about Hikari's and the group TV's debut.
誰かつぶやいてる。
Isn't the girl on the site in everyday clothes really beautiful? Hell yeah.
また白鳥さんのことだ。
You bet. She was sure that Hikari was seeing this too. She was probably upset about it as well. She thought about what kind of face she would make.
ふてくされて悪に慰めてもらってるんだろうな。
You're so annoying. It had been quite a while since she had last seen Hikari. And Aki at that. To be honest, Amanogawa was really lonely. But if she was there, Hikari would hold herself back and Aki would notice. It was destined to happen at some time. Ever since she gave Hikari her love letter to hold on to. She couldn't be with them because they love each other. This was probably one part of growing up.
コタちゃん。
She even stopped going near the stop and by so she wouldn't see Aki. And because of that, she couldn't play with Kuti anymore. And she really wanted to cuddle with him and his fluffy winter coat.
コタちゃん撫でたい。もふもふしたいよ。
さあよ、お風呂入っちゃいなさい。
It didn't look like she was going to get any studying done today, so I put a cap on her pen. So she put a cap on her pen and stood up. Let's have a look. That's quite a collection of books. An old school radio. Now that I think about it, I did have a radio in the past. What the hell happened with it, to be fair? I wonder. I don't remember at all. Dude, maybe it stayed. Maybe it stayed there. Whatever. Doesn't matter. I mean, not like I would use it, to be fair. Desk like that. Honestly, that desk would be good for 3 monitors. I don't know why I thought that. If that middle shelf was a little lower, perfect for 3 same-size monitors, man. Hayabusa. Okay. She was about to leave the room when something outside the window caught the attention.
星見えない。
Okay, how do you say you don't see any stars? I can clearly see them right here. It's probably just a little bit overcast. The weather forecast had said it was going to be clear, so it was probably just a few clouds blocking the stars. She really hated when the weather was so unpredictable.
どうせなら雨でも降っちゃえばいいのに。
She was blaming the pent-up emotions on the weather, and right when she thought was going to snap, a notification showed up on the phone. The message.
光からだ。
Do we really have to watch that?
We're on TV, did you see us?
Perfect impersonation of Hikari's voice. I read only what was on the notification bar. If I opened the app, then it would show that I had read, so I didn't.
見たよ。ほんとハラハラした。
If Amonagawa was there with them, she was certain that she would have looked just as skittish on TV. It'd been a while since she had seen Hikari. It felt like it was far longer than what she had been abroad for a year. The only time that she had seen her had been on the TV.
録画したの。後でもう一回見よう。
But she wouldn't message her. She wouldn't even read any of her messages. That's what she decided.
もう二度と二人の邪魔したくないから。
That's bullshit what she is saying, by the way. You're just afraid of hurting yourself, let's face it, that's the reality. Anyway,
And as she whispered that to herself, the phone began to ring. Hikari Hokiboshi.
her name showed up on the screen.
しつこいな。
Like you didn't want to talk. She probably knew that Amonagawa wouldn't answer, and yet she was still calling. It was just proof that Hikari really treasured her as a friend. And she was precious to her too.
That's why she wouldn't get in their way. So she turned the phone over and hid it under the pillow and went to take a bath. And when she went to close the window, the night sky lit up like it caught fire. A bright light traversed the sky, illuminating that thin veil of clouds.
見た
Huh?
火球だったよね。
雲越しにもはっきり見えた。
Say what? What we just saw was a ball light? It's like a big brother of meteors. When the ball light collides with the atmosphere, it can light up like a fireball. The bigger it is, the brighter it can be. If it makes it to land without burning up in the atmosphere, it becomes a meteorite. But like this one, it was extremely rare for them to shine so bright that they could be seen through the clouds. What could she say? She answered the call without even thinking.
じゃあね。
ねえさや、昔みたいに3人で一緒に星を見てたあの頃みたいにできないかな。
無理だよ。私たちもう子供じゃないし。
And yet, you act like one. Anyway, I didn't want to say that. And I mean, she didn't want to say that, supposedly. That's why she said it so angrily.
でも、もしかしたら。
もしかしたら。
なんでもない。お風呂入らなきゃだから。
12月14日、来てくれるよね。
わからない。
絶対に実現させるから。明るい夜は。だから来て。待ってるから。
待ってるから。
After saying that, Hikari hung up and lowered the phone from her ear. What did Amanagawa say?
お風呂入るって。
Heh?
あとはもしかしたらって言ってた。
She didn't say that. What was there to think about? God damn it! Whatever it was, I was pretty sure that Amanagawa wouldn't have told Hikari anyway. Anyway, that ball light was amazing, right?
どっかに落ちたかもね。
Go home. I'm gonna go on a search. Anyway. We have actually seen it through the clouds. It was so rare to see such an epic phenomenon.
絶対成功させようね。
Wait, you mean find it right now? Sure. Yep, to light up the night, right? We promised each other right there and then. Or should I say then and there, because it was written like that, but whatever. Anyway, let's end the episode right here. Don't tell anyone. I was apparently supposed to send certain documents in an hour before I started recording. What was the hour back then? It was 2 minutes to 1 in the afternoon. Well, it's a little bit more than hour, but I hope that they won't mind. You know, hey, I had a recording to do, it was very important. But yeah, I would have to send certain documents here and there. Secret documents that no one can know about. Anyway, let's cut it right here, right now. Then and there. We'll continue tomorrow. Hope you enjoyed this episode. I think it was pretty good. I mean, we got good news, that's for sure. We can continue with Project Starlight and so on, and nothing to complain about, really, in that respect. Yeah, with that being said, let's see what's gonna happen tomorrow. So now I'm gonna send the documents, work out, and you know what, I'm running in the evening. I might cut the working out a little shorter. So maybe I'll be able to record one more episode or something. Who knows? Anyway, as I said, let's cut it right here. We'll continue tomorrow. We'll see where exactly this is going. And with that being said, consider liking the video if you enjoyed it, as per usual. If you're new to the channel, subscribe! We are playing through entire game. And by the way, I mentioned this throughout the video, but I'll mention it again. This game that is on Steam does not actually cover all the routes. However, I found the thing that covers all the routes, right? It's in Japanese, yes. But there is also an online translation. So, in the future, you know, we'll jump into the actual thing too. Obviously. I wouldn't have it any other way. We might be skipping one of the routes though, because certain character really gets on my nerves. Who knows? Maybe we'll skip it, maybe we'll not. We'll see. We'll see. We will see. Hopefully we will not. Alright, let's cut it here. Subscribe. Also Twitch, Twitter, Instagram in the description if you're into that stuff. You can follow me there too. I was thinking of jumping on Twitch today, but tonight, but I don't know. Again, I'll be running in the evening, so I might not be able to afterwards. Depends how I will feel. We'll see. Anywho, you can still follow me there. Alright, hope you all have a wonderful day, and come here tomorrow too for the next episode. Bye bye.